Which of these words Which of these actors was born in Australia? The acronym DINK. Which of these is not part of a backgammon? Which of these describes a sonorous? Which of these monarchs ruled most? Which of these can be? Which of these means to follow a winding? Traditionally eaten in Spain. Which cartoon is set on? The Black Hole of Calcutta. What's 11 multi? Verisimilitude is defined. What does Alice Timperley design? For what film did Mel Gibson win? Who founded Harvard? Which of these is a bird? What name is given to a quarter sun? Proverbially sand. Which of these is not a type of hat? In astronomy, what comes straight after? Filipino Pedro Flor. Tungsten is used to make which of these? Which of these is not a shade of green? Which constellation is? Mr. Mojo Rizin was a nickname of which? Which of these is an instrument that measures wind? Which of these car manufacturers? Which of these is the Which singer was Bette Midler's pianist? Which playwright and poet is known as the Bard of Avon? Claustrophobia is the fear of what? Which herb takes its name from the Greek for bed bug? What type of work is a book of hours? What type of clothing is a tam o' shanter? Gout typically starts in what part of the human body? Gout typically starts in. The first passengers to fly in a hot air balloon were what? Tatooine is the home planet of which fictional character? Jackson Pollock was a major figure in what art movement? Jackson Pollock was a major figure in what art movement? On Twitter, what does FF stand for? What is the sum of the first three prime numbers? In 1903, Barney Oldfield set what automobile speed? In 1903. What does the word desiccated mean? What was the nickname of the boxer Evander Holyfield? On a hat, what is a panache made from? The young of a kangaroo is called a what? What are the wetlands in South Florida known as? Complete the title of the Mike Myers film, So I Married. What is the name of the Legislative Assembly of Iceland? What is the name of the Legislative Assembly of Iceland? Why are hungry people bad-tempered? Water is coldest when it is in what state? The Welland Ship Canal was built to bypass what waterfalls? On a standard piano with 88 keys, how many are black? On a standard. The podcast Golazzo covers what football league? On a dartboard, which numbers lie either side of 20? In the Americas, a saguaro is a giant species of what plant? What spice is represented on the national flag of Grenada? What spice is represented? A coterie is a small